shake, now bounce, now pop, now drop, now twerk, now work, now come on, y'all.
Welcome to Only in the Shy Talk Show, where our platform is to spotlight masterpieces of Chicago, honey, the best, so that we can drive inspiration, healing, and impact. Now, y'all, every episode is going to be gooder than good, and today, it is going to be nothing less than greatness. So, we have this amazing guest star who has such a powerful story, but I'm going to shut up so this guest star can come on, but I need y'all to make a huge round of applause, none other than the fabulous Miss Latanda Graves. All right, well, Jerry's here. Oh no, I'm gonna say okay. Y'all are probably gonna hear Untanda, so like she's Latanda, but like this Untanda. So Untanda, how you feeling?
That's really great.
That's good. Okay, so similar to how we do it before, like we start early in the show, we always like to do check-ins because we believe that before we ask anything from any guest star, we want to first see how they're doing. So I'm going to say 4 prompts, and then out of the prompts, you just select it. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the prompt is going to be about, so just listen closely to like the title of it, okay? All right, the first prompt is, I feel blank, but I will be. I feel blank, but I will be. That's number 1. Number 2 is, it's giving scene dance vibes. It's giving scene dance vibes. Number 3, just like hello, ow. That's the third one. And then the 4th one is catch my drift. So I'll repeat again. First one, I feel blank, but I will be. The second one, it's giving scene dance vibes. Third one, just like hello. Then the 4th one, catch my drift. So out of the 4, which one are you choosing?
Well, you know, I'm a dancer.
Right. You the second one? Oh, you third one? Okay, so just like candy.
It's just like a...
So think about any candy, whether it's a soft or chewy or hard. What candy best describes how you feel in this season of your life and why? So think about all the candies. It's getting a good question. It's okay. So whether it's like a hard or a chewy, what candy describes how you're feeling in this season of your life and why?
I would say,
Okay.
I'm going to say a manhood.
Why?
Because I think I'm good now and I will still be good later. So, yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
No matter the situation, you still gonna be good.
Adversity, I'm still good. Later, I'll still be good after the fact.
I like that. The now later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, we be dropping free gems that really cost $1 million, so make sure y'all picking this up. Okay, so I want us to, I know that I've known you since I was little, but I think it's important that people kind of know, like, our backstory. So we're going to go back in time. How do we meet? I know how we met, but I want to kind of hear your perspective. So, like, how do we meet?
Well, we met because I met your mother.
Hey, Mom. Hi.
Yeah, hello, your mother and I only been seen together. And so we had, of course, we have kids on the same age, you and Joe, Justin and Malik. Right. And so we started this junior drill team, and we put you all in the junior drill team. And so we became close as sisters on this drill team, Queens, all guys that Queens, and then we were our children in the junior drill team, and we were part of that.
Yes. So to add on, so one thing that like you need to know about, this is a family affair. So like when I say literally, it's so similar. Like my mom and her birthday is like 3 weeks away. Like my brother Malik, and Justin's birthday a month away. Literally the distance between Joseph and Justin, Malik and me is literally the same. So it's giving nothing but family vibes. So the reason why we do that is so that you know that the people that are coming on are so authentic. These are real stories, real lives, and you can catch them in the streets. That's a whole other story. So, you ready to go on this journey on in the shot?
Let's go.
All right, let's get it. Okay, so one of the most beautiful sights that I love to see is when the sun is like beaming. Now, just not a beaming in any kind of way, but when there's like clouds or if there is fog. And so, thinking about the sunlight, you have a beautiful sunshine whose name is Joseph Cedric Graves. So, can you tell the world who is this ray of sunlight? What would you say, like, who he is?
And then Joseph is my firstborn. He was a quiet child, very reserved, and he loved the arts because he loved dancing. And he was just this beautiful soul that was raised by his father and myself, and of course the village. So, yeah, he was a good kid, you know.
They're all around.
Yeah, he was all around. I mean, you know, every kid is mischievous.
Right,
But
for sure.
He was created in love, and he had love around him. You know, the village he had a definitely strong village. You know, so.
Okay, so I love how you talked about it takes a village, because when we think about ourselves, the holistic growth that each of us are, it was because of all of these intricate pieces. Now, staying on this theme of the weather, many of us tune in, whether it's via app or television, to kind of get a forecast. Like, what is the weather giving? Is it going to be sunny? Is it going to be cloudy? Is it going to be foggy? Now, a lot of times the weather can predict those things and then it help us to prepare for the day. But then other times there are those unpredictable forecasts that we don't see coming, that we have to adjust to. What is the unforeseen forecast that you received and you are experiencing in relationship to Joseph?
If I hear the question correctly, for me, in terms of forecast and just in terms of seasons, the winter season is a bad time for me. And so I know that for myself. And that may be because of when his life is taken. So that time is very dark for me. However, I do try to do things that create light within my life during that time. Spend time with friends, spend time with family. I love laughter. I love comedy. I love to be around people. And so I try to be intentional during that time of the year that I'm not alone all the time.
Right.
And that I'm around people that make me laugh and make me feel good.
Right. I love that you said, it almost seems like you had to begin new things.
Yeah.
So in the weather, I kind of think the weather is a thug. I feel like after God, it's like the original gangster. And the reason why I say it is because when weather happens, it doesn't tell you when it's going to happen. It comes, it shows up, it does its thing, and then it leaves the scene. And so thinking about your journey with your sunshine of Joseph, can you share what are some things you had to adapt that you weren't expecting to adapt to, or what are some of those activities or things that you do during the time where it's really hard for you, that you had to start, that you necessarily didn't want to begin, but you I have to in order to keep going and sustaining myself?
Yeah, so it is definitely adapting to a new normal without someone that came from you.
Yeah.
So again, when those moments come, and they come all the time. But I know not to stay there in those moments. So when they do come, I do let it out. I do cry. I try not to cry in front of my family. And I have those private moments. But I do know that something will happen where I'll hear a song of his, or that'll make something we talked about. Or a show where we watch together, which would make me laugh. And so then I know he's there and he's watching over me and he's saying how I say, okay. So, those type of things. And then being able to share my story and being able to be around people who know me and organically being able to share, and then, and they are encouraging and they are uplifting during those moments.
What I'm hearing is this harmony of love. Whether it's love from environmental factors like music, or love from the self, or love from family. So I love how we talked about song, because I feel that weather is one of the biggest inspirations for music, right? I was thinking about it today. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of songs out there that literally is from it. So for example, Our Dear Angel, Frankie Beverly, Love You, think about the song Sunshine. That song you have from SWV, Rain Down on me. Right, I ain't got them feelings, but it's coming. So don't you, and they're coming wrong, it's coming, okay? And then you even have the Clark sisters. You are such a you are the sunshine in my... Right, okay, so I wanted to Actors and this is a studio, so we're gonna have an immersive experience. So this is a studio. You're the producer. What artist? So think of all the artists that you love. You're gonna choose an artist, and you're gonna create a title of a song that best represents your experience and how you've had to adjust to this unforeseen forecast of your sunshine, Joseph. So you're producer. You pick your artist. You name the song that represents this harmony of the weather that you've had to experience. And feel free to take a few seconds, think about it.
I hear songs all the time. I know it's not necessarily I always know who the artist is. Or I'll know the artist and I'm thinking like, well, what song?
And then initially, you just create the title of the song. So you choose an artist, and then you create like a title of what the song would be.
Okay.
That like represents like the harmony of the weather that you've been experiencing and journeying through.
I would choose Latanda Adams. And my journey, the song would be, and it's a song already out. I'm not saying that she's singing this, but it's the wind beneath my wings. Because I feel like, the wind is there, and I think sometimes that is God lifting you up. And so just holding me up sometimes, He is that wind beneath my wings, holding me up when I can't hold myself up.
Nice. In the times that we in, so this season this season of Only in the Shy, God kind of did a direction. I was just going to invite like people just from Chicago to speak, but in light of what happened to Sonia Macy, it made me want to shift gears. So thinking about God holding you up, I feel like oftentimes it's the opposite for Black women. I don't feel like Black women's voices, our stories, and what we go through are not held up. So based off of just your testimony and what you've been through, how do you use your transformed pain and your journey to like let the world know like, hey, the experiences of Black women matters, our worth matters, our family matters. Like, how do you use your platform, or how are you going to use your platform to let people know the worthiness of Black women?
Say no.
Yeah. So, no, you're fine. In light of Sonia Macy, a lot of people don't see us the way God sees us. So you talked about, hey, God is the wind. He picks us up. He holds us up because He values us.
Yeah.
But unfortunately in this world, a lot of people don't value Black women. So how do you use your platform and your experience and your sacred testimony to let the world know that, hey, Black women's stories matter? Anything that's connected to us, whether it's our person, our family, our career, it matters, point blank, period.
Yeah. Well, trying to pour into our young people. Basically, I'm a counselor by trade. I guess that's my profession.
Essential hero, essential hero.
And I spend a lot of time with the youth, and so trying to instill them and inspire them that they are, they are greatness, and they are the next generation of leaders, and trying to instill in them that they are somebody. And that's just our females definitely, but our Black males as well. So,
in the climax that we're in, like instead of the youth, what challenges do you see when you look at like the Black girls? Like, what do you currently see is going on in their hearts? That's like something that we really need to pay attention to.
I see not enough love, and to me, not enough people encouraging them that they can be somebody, other than what they see. Social media is real big with our young people, and so they always want to portray what they see, on reality TV, and that's TV. It's not real life, for lack of a better term. They have real life instances, but they want to see, they think that everything was so easy and so quick because, I saw it on reality TV.
Yeah.
But, so I think they do not get enough experiences or know enough people who had a realtor prove themselves up by their bootstraps, where, you know, it's not, everything is not microwavable. You can't, you know, fame doesn't come, you know, that quick. And just because you see them see it on TV, but it's going to come easy to you. And to know that education is important, you know, love is important, self-care is important, all of these things that you need in order to be a well-rounded individual. And I think sometimes, you know, kids don't always see that at home, you know, so.
Well, I think that's important that, like, our young girls, that we, including myself, continue to equip them. I think a lot of people, like, for example, they're like, oh, Michelle Obama, she's from Chicago, that's amazing. And it's like, but Michelle Obama did not become Michelle Obama because of herself. It was the people. It was those that poured into her, those that said, hey, I don't like the direction you're going, that, hey, steer in this way. And so, speaking about equipment, I feel that life makes us want to, you know, have been left with you back situations. Like, it's hard. It is not always easy, and unfortunately, we don't get to choose what we experience or what we don't. But there is something that we get to choose, is our outlook. And I love the outlook that you have. Like in the beginning, you said, I'm going to still be all right, now and later. It's how we see it. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a second. Just close your eyes. Trust me, the boogeyman is not going to come out. Now, I am going to say a phrase, and I want you to act like you are Dorothy off the Wiz, and you're going to say it 3 times. Again, y'all go ahead and get situated. All right? Check out the mud boots, you know. She got some letters. Shout out to, you know, her, you know, sorority sisters. All right, so I'm going to say the phrase. You're going to say, the champ is here 3 times, nice and loud. All right. Wait, once that's, don't do it. Don't worry it. All right, keep it. All right. We're going to say it 3 times. And go ahead, say it 3 times.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
All right, open your eyes and what do you see?
So, Lexicon.
Yeah, go ahead and put them on. Yeah. Yes. So while you are putting them on, I want you to act like this is a boxing ring, because it is. It's actually a boxing ring. You can't see it, but I can. So in this journey that you have been experiencing with your beautiful sunshine Joseph, there is an opponent that you constantly have to fight every single day, or opponents every day. There are mothers, fathers, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers that are in the position like you. So what I want you to do is, we're going to give you the space and just literally just narrate what is it that you want to tell this opponent. If you want to give them some hammer moves, or just you simply letting out what it is that you want to tell this opponent that you constantly have to fight. So, you know, put the hammer moves, the 1-2 on them. So just feel free to narrate. But please, we definitely would have you stand up, so, you know, that way you can release it. So this is the boxing ring. It's your opponent. So what would you say to your opponent right now? So your opponent, what would be the name of your opponent that you constantly have to fight every day?
People probably wouldn't know it because I think that I'm so always high energy. Yeah, but depression is really a thing, and so you know, uppercut, get out of here. You know, I'm still going to make it regardless, you know, because I not only live for myself, I have to live for my other son, my bonus kid. So, no, you have nowhere in my life, no place in my life. Yeah.
Did you read that depression? You don't have no place in our life. No matter what we went through, Joseph is still here. He has a spirit. He ain't going nowhere, and we gonna handle this business. All right. That's right. Okay. Touch my hand. So, honor out. So, and I want you to keep on those gloves, because I feel like that is just, you just represent such a warrior. Like, it takes a lot. It takes a choice. You are literally making a choice every day to stand up, even though you have something so big against you. And so, with that, there's some vessels who may not be at this place like you, where they can say, you know what, I can stand. So, imagine that there is another mother, similar in your situation, and she's like, you know what? I don't see that son that y'all talking about comes through. I don't have that spirit. Like, am I ever going to have a day of light ever? What would you want to tell her, like, in this moment? Like, she's watching right now. Or it could be a father or just another individual. What would you want to tell them?
Take one moment at a time. One moment at a time. And take whatever that moment is, whatever little glimmer light that you see, take it and build upon that. Because the light will shine again. You have to find ways or things within you that will help it to shine. And you need, I really believe you need a village. You need people around you that will encourage you and that will help you in those times where the light seems really dim.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I want to say I thank you for being such an amazing light. And I'm not just saying this for the show. Like, I have prayed since the sacred experience of Joseph, like for you and every single person in part of the family. And when I see you, you remind me that God is real. And I've never shared this with you because I'm like, if someone can go through that and still be here, that even gave inspiration for what happened like with my mother and us still healing. Because there's sometimes I'm like, man, God, it's been almost 12 years, right? It still feels like it happened yesterday. Like, you're not answering my prayers. I'm asking for this and I'm asking for that. And then literally I would think about you and the family and I'm like, okay, I can have joy. I'm like, she has joy. Wow, she has a village. She's fighting. I'm pretty sure it's not easy. So know that you have inspired so many people. And not just that, like you're truly changing. And so I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you for even coming on the show because it is such a sacred story. And so I know that there is sacredness in your heart. So in all the sacrifices that you had to make spiritually, emotionally, mentally to be here, please know that only in the shy and me, we say thank you. You are truly a vessel. And we want to give you your flowers. So I had it out there. It was actually yours, but I wanted the people to see this beautiful ensemble. So this is your flowers. It's a symbol for you. And the reason why I want to give you your flowers is because we don't want to wait to the end. And we never know what point of your journey we're at. So know that while you're being the flower for everyone and helping them to go back in that light that God has for them, know that God sees you and you matter so much and you are such an iconic flower to the community. So this is your beautiful flower. Yes. So there you have it, y'all. This is very organic. Like, what you see is what you get. This is an amazing guest star, none other than the amazing Miss Latanda Graves. We are so excited that she came on the show. Now, stay tuned because we're going to turn up on that Shy Light segment, so don't you go away. Thank you for joining us on Only in the Shy, and stay tuned. Bye. Well.
So we're here to talk about Joseph C. Graves Foundation. I'm Latanda Graves. I am the mother of Joseph Graves.
Okay, she's going first.
Go ahead, Mom.
Okay, I am Andrea Terry. I am the grandmother of Joseph Graves. And I miss him because we used to love to play half game night. That was really our highlight of his life.
You want to go next?
Me. My name is Micheline Terry. I am the aunt of Joseph Graves. I miss him dearly, and I just want to say I have two really fond memories of Joseph. One is Black Friday. He was very small. He was in a buggy. We were going through the store, and all the people were running around trying to get everything, and he was just laughing, like, oh my God, where the people? Where the people? It was such a funny experience. And then another memory that I cherish was our love for Harry Potter. He and I really loved Harry Potter. Yeah, that was something he and I had. Yeah.
I'm Justin Graves. I'm the brother of Joseph Graves. A lot of memories. I just don't really talk, really. I talk to myself. I don't really necessarily do this, but I am here today. I do feel good today. I do miss my brother. Yeah.
I'm Aisha Kinslow. I'm a bonus aunt of Joseph, and I got to know him a limited time when I met his mom. I worked with her, and I just remember thinking, that Joe was just too cool. I said, "You're too cool, baby." He was such a nice young man, and a gentleman, and respectful.
And I think we should talk about how our foundation was created and founded, because we do have a foundation, Joseph C. Graves Foundation, and I would like Aisha to kind of tell the story of how that was all created.
So, unfortunately, when it was me and two other of our sisters, Sharon and Kim, who are not here today, but we were talking and Sharon said, I think that we should do a foundation. It's like, yeah, let's do it. So we were able to, Sharon knew a lawyer to be able to create the foundation. And we go on it was just, I think that God knew what was of course he knew what was coming. And so we had already had a trip planned around the time, unfortunately, when we lost Joe. So during that trip, which we continue to take every year since then, but during that first trip, we presented her with the paperwork, the mission, and the name of Joseph C. Graves Foundation. And we knew we wanted to make some sense of his loss because it was such a tragedy. So we wanted to continue to honor his legacy through this foundation.
And so that's how it was created, and that's how it was born. And I'd like to share that because a lot of people think that it was me who created it, but it wasn't. It was three sisters of mine, my bonus sisters, who said, we are not going to let Joseph's legacy die. Absolutely not. And so I forever cherish them for that and taking on myself and my family and just, embracing us and helping us through this journey of continuing to share Joseph's love with others. And within this foundation, we have a mission, that we are trying to also help other young people and trying to promote violence prevention is the thing, because the violence really definitely needs to stop. And so we want to help other young people because Joseph was, he did attend college, and so we give out college baskets every year. We have scholarships that we give out to young students, young high school students who are going to college. And so we just want to make sure that we're doing good in the name of Joseph. Anybody want to add anything else?
Yeah, I want to say I thank Aisha and the rest of the young ladies for taking time to under their wing and kind of, bringing her around, because that was really rough for us. And I was glad that they were there for her and continue to be for her.
So if you all would like to donate, tell them about that information.
Yes. So we are definitely on social media at JCG Foundation and at JCG Foundation 19.
Yes.
On Instagram, and on Facebook it's just straight Joseph C. Graves Foundation. So follow us on that. Also, if you want to make a donation, we of course accept through Zelle, JCGFoundation 19 at gmail.com. If you would like to make a donation, we have been so successful. We are a small but mighty team.
Yes, we
have done over $10,000 in scholarships. We have done several years consistently with college gift baskets. All of the proceeds go towards those endeavors that we do, every single penny. So we need all the support and help we can get. So definitely follow us on those social media accounts so you can know what we have coming. And if you want to reach out to us, definitely reach out through our email, jcgfoundation19 at gmail.com. If you want to partner with us, we're open to building partnerships and getting out the message of preventing violence and supporting our young people.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, Only in the Shy Village, we want to say again, thank you so much for tuning in Season 2, Episode 2, with our amazing guest star, none other than Miss Latanda Graves. So, here's the thing. As I mentioned earlier, this entire season is in dedication to Black women who have been impacted by gun violence and police brutality. So, this specifically was inspired by Sonia Macy, but then also a beautiful angel in my family, none other than Nikki Ford. We love you. Now, y'all, please stay connected with us, Village. So the way you can do that, we have our Instagram. All you type is in @OnlyInTheShy, again, @OnlyInTheShy, as you see here on the screen. And make sure you subscribe to YouTube. That is how you're going to see the full, amazing, that good be goodin'. That's how you're going to see that in the same name, Only in the Shy. Now, we also going to have an episode dropping on TV, so please look out for our announcement in regards to Can TV so that you can see the live episode. Also, make sure, y'all, voting is coming around, so please let us be a steward and vote. Hit up bae, hit up your booze, your bestie, your best friends, all of your family and your cousins and Pookie and them to make sure that we all vote. It is essential. Our life and our democracy is on the line. So early voting is going to be coming soon. Voting then will be November 8th. Make sure you vote. All right, this is Only in the Shy, and until we come again and are connected back together, please continue to nurture your garden of possibilities. We out.